Many blessings are on their way to you, and your guides would really, really love you to just enjoy the magic, enjoy the positives even more. We all want to get things done and fit things in, and maybe there's too much of that going on right now that you can't just enjoy nothingness and having these moments of maybe nothing going on. Whereas you do know that there's always something going on. Big things, magical things, wonderful things, and that's where you need to enjoy things. That's where you need to relax into, knowing that we're all connected, everyone is supporting someone in some way, even if it's just yourself or just themselves. We're all doing our bit, so there's no need to feel upset or frustrated in the way that maybe you've been feeling. Because when movement happens, there's this urge to bring in everything all at once, and it's because we don't like to feel unsafe, we don't like to feel uncertain, we don't like to feel like, this kind of instability moment. But your guides are saying that change is beginning to move things in ways that we weren't expecting, in ways that we weren't meant to know about, because if this, I hope this makes sense. If you're in a certain habit, and that habit is really good, as in you feel it's good for you, and if your spirit guide suddenly came in and said that's really bad for you, you could disregard it, you could disregard your guides, you could, maybe feel really, really not good about the whole spiritual path that is in front of you, because they're saying to you that that habit is no longer needed, or they might say it's not good for you, which is to them the same thing. So they're saying that we've had to work gently, we've had to work, very guided is the word. So there's been a lot of letting go that you've had to do. There's been a lot of focusing on what you have and just letting that be okay, and knowing that if you don't have something, it's either moving towards you if it's for your highest need, or if it's not moving towards you, then you need to know that you didn't need it anyway, and that's okay. We're kind of redefining what we need. We're redefining what we need in so many ways. One example they're giving me is the house, the home situation. You were thinking more, something over there, or you've just created some changes in your own home, and that's made you feel new, that's made you feel different. But what's happening is bigger things are coming to you, bigger wishes, bigger desires, and they're moving you to where you should be. And what is pulling you there is your hopes and your dreams, and they're moving good things towards you, and they're saying your money is getting better, your healing is getting stronger, you're connecting more with nature, and you are listening more, which is good. Your guides don't want you to let anything put you off your path. And they're saying that there's something about the past that just needs to stay in the past. Maybe it was a really difficult time of your life. That's what I'm feeling. But whatever comes to your mind here, they're just saying, just let that be in the past for more than a moment. Because we need you to heal and move forwards. And when we're constantly bringing that thing, that memory, that feeling back to now, you're not moving forwards. So they're saying, know that it won't be forgotten, and your loved ones around you, they know how you feel, but you've got to move forwards. You've got to let yourself see everything moving forwards. Moving forwards is their message. Okay, connecting with your higher self. Your higher self wants you to allow more in by appreciating what you have. So this is a time of being grateful for the abundance in your life right now, and feeling really good about it, feeling really authentic about it. Everyone wants money, everyone wants more money. Even the people who've got, we would say a lot of money, they still want more money, because you can do things with money and it's a tool. But what your guides are saying to you is The money that you have, be proud of it. Be proud of what you have. Know that you have what you need for your highest good now, right now. What you want is good. They're saying to me, aligns very strongly with 4 of your chakra points. And there is energies that need to clear within your throat chakra, your solar plexus, and your crown chakra as well. And they're saying to you, we don't want anything to come in the way of that. So I'm just going to try and interpret that for you a little bit more, because that's quite an interesting comment. Yes, so your voice needs to be heard. This is the main thing, and I'm actually feeling that it's to do with your spiritual connection. So we talk about your crown, your throat, and your solar plexus. So what I'm getting from you is you're very intuitive, and you're very intrigued as well with this connection that you feel. But there's something very, very solemn is the feeling. There's something very, sorry, I'm going to sneeze a moment. Okay. Yes. I think I was a bit too connected to that energy then. There is something... There's something blocked in your solar plexus that's making you feel uncomfortable with how you move forwards with your spiritual connection and talking about it. And the main person who that is being like that kind of, it feels like a bit of a traumatic journey, is with the person who you're with. So with this, is either going to be your relationship, or it's going to be like your closest friend, which could also be a parent or a child. But it's that relationship that is being sort of, is troubling you, because you want to be more open about how you feel and what's going on, but there's a very significant energy around your solar plexus that is connected from this trauma from the past that your guides are trying to help you to move forwards with, let go of. And they're saying that you need to let go of it even more, because they want you to get through this. And the card that comes with this second card, I apologise I didn't show you, you have the 10 of Pentacles here, and it's matched with your King of Cups. So this is about overcoming challenge with how we feel, with your emotions about this past event, and it's blocking you at the moment from fulfilling everything in your life. Your guides are saying we don't want you to do the wrong thing, and they're not saying to you, go on an ayahuasca ceremony and just wipe everything clean. That is not what they're saying. What they are saying is go into what is making you feel unsettled, uncomfortable, because there should be more concrete feeling of, yes, I'm in the right place, I'm doing the right thing. And I keep feeling that your solar plexus is very, very blocked. Yes, and the word that they're giving you is start again. And this is your inner journey. Start again. Let yourself go really into this start afresh, new adventure, new journey, new times. And the card coming through is the Fool. They don't want you to stay in the past. They don't want you to be anything that you were. They want you to move forwards in the now and trust what comes towards you. You are very wise, and you're of course wiser than you were when all of the difficult times started. But there needs to be more concrete energy around you that you can feel, just like you can relax and completely be yourself. Okay, you're being very competitive with someone, and you shouldn't trust that competitiveness in yourself. We all need to continue to work together. We all need to continue to communicate when we need to. And if your guides are saying to you, if you weren't in the right place, they would tell you. So when you need something, ask your spirit guides to help you to receive an answer. And it should be very, very, very simple. I am getting, by the way, that there are times when you're very, very ungrounded, and you're kind of just picking up on everyone's energy, and it's very unhelpful for you to navigate that energy. So what we recommend is a regular grounding practice where you breathe into either your heart or your tummy, and you breathe down into the earth. And it's all about feeling it. It's all about breathing down enough that you can feel that earth in your breath. And then you bring the earth energy up into your body. And then you breathe it back down into the earth. And 10, 20, maybe more breaths, you'll feel a lot calmer in yourself. This is what your guides would like you to focus on. You're being guided to trust in your path. Trust who you are, and trust that what you have is enough. Your guides do not want everything all at once. And with this, they are saying, don't try and offer everything. Don't be, they're saying it's like, we're talking back about this one. Okay, let's talk about the Fool or the Jester card, the Joker card. You've got two sides of this card. One side is this beautiful innocence of just going forwards and being like, yep, it's day one, let's go for it. Whatever comes, it's going to be okay. The other side of it is, what's coming to me is making a fool of yourself, or myself, ourselves. And this is, what I'm seeing is just being too prepared. And what I'm actually seeing on this card is the Joker, like dressed in all different kinds of clothes to try and make everyone laugh, because of course this was the Jester or Joker's role. Try and make everyone laugh to please everyone. And at the end of the day, you just sort of looking at the Joker going, this is just really sad. I'm not feeling like laughing. I'm feeling like, going over to the Joker and saying, it's okay. You can bring, one game or one toy, and we'll love that and we'll appreciate that. And save the rest for tomorrow or, another time. Because that's what this card is saying to you, is we only need to do one thing right now. We need to focus on one aspect of the work. And they're saying what you need to do is heal yourself and then control the energy that you have. It's about working out who you are. It's about unleashing some of these big emotions, interpreting them for yourself, and then reading about it. It's like they're studying here for you to look into your own emotions and how you feel, because that's what's most important for you. Your guides are saying that you're getting stressed about other people's work. And we really shouldn't get involved in what we don't need to get involved in. This card is making me feel like you're taking on the weight of the world on your shoulders. And yeah, my heart is saying to you, I appreciate that you want to do this, because we all want to help, and we would love, to just put a bit of magic over the earth and everything to be right as rain. But we can't do this because it's very, very, very complicated. And if we're to think that it's simple, like what I just said, things would get dramatically better in seconds. So it's consistency of just being light, being positive, healing yourself so that you're putting out light into the world. And then just shining light in your day-to-day life, whatever it is that you like to do. That's enough. That's perfect. Yes, we do need to survive. We do need to live. But that world is okay for you, I'm being told. You're not in a bad place. This is a message saying don't relax until it's done. The message I'm getting with this card is self-trust. Okay, I feel like it's like there's something going on with your consciousness, with your intuition. It's like you've been treading water. It's like you've been going, I'm not sure. And because I'm not sure, I'm going to go with this. Or I'm not sure. Because I'm not sure, I'm going to go with this. And your guides are saying to you, if you're not 100% sure about something, you might not be getting the right answer. So if you're doing some kind of work for yourself, they are saying, go into your regular practice, ground, cleanse, protect your energy, then tune into your guides. If you work with a pendulum, do your divination work properly. Set up space. That's all it's going to take for you to get the correct answers. This message is saying that your guides are trying to help you move forward, but that you want to stay in the past. And what's hard here is what they're saying to you is it's impossible to stay still. Like anything that's living, like it's never completely still. It's always moving. It's always shifting. We're always adapting to energy, listening, feeling energy. We're like music. So we never stay in one place. And what they're saying to you is you've got to cleanse. You've got to have some healing, have some support to release things. And if you don't want to talk about things, that's okay. There are ways that you can release things without talking about it. Sometimes talking is going to be negative for you because some of the trauma, the wounds have actually kind of got in the way of your emotions. So they're telling me that some views that you have are not needed, but it just needs to be like released, not necessarily talked about. Yeah, they're saying we're trying to talk about a few things, but it's very hard to say exactly what we're talking about because again, we're doing a general reading here. But they're just saying you need to cleanse. You need to receive some healing and be okay to change, they're saying. They're saying you have a lot of happiness in your heart and you should be feeling it every day. And they want that for you. And I'm seeing it as simple as that there's something blocked and it needs to release. Yes, I do really like opalite for you at the moment. It is a glass. And some people say that this is not a crystal, but glass is made from sand and sand is a crystal, and opalite holds so much light, or so much light goes into it, and having it on you, because we are of course create energy ourselves, it's like it helps you to stay very positive. So I do really like this crystal for you at the moment, because you're a positive bee. You're a positive bumblebee. Okay. All right, so I'm talking about this card and a little bit about this card. So this card was talking about the competitive energy, and this card is talking about your path. What your guides are saying to you is the way that you protect your path is being on it, and that is so powerful. It's like owning a space. As long as you're on your path, it's protected, and it's actually the element of not being on your path that makes it a little bit, you guys are like, oh, you know, and they're kind of like trying to like, you know, when you're not on your path to your guides, it's like you're floating off a little bit and they're like a helium balloon and they're trying to like go, okay, you know, and then they're like, and then, oh, okay. And it's very light like this, which is where you are at the moment. But yeah, they're saying to you, be on your path. And you know, ground, put your feet on the ground, feel grounded as you walk. You're claiming space here, you're aware of what's right in front of you on your path. This is your power. This is where, again, if you're on your path and you're grounding every day, if something is on your path that you think, I'm not really happy with this, energetically you get the feeling and you can then be aware of what you might want to do about it. Let me give you an example here. Okay, they're like the sweetest example we can give, because we want to fill you with joy right now, is about moving in the way that feels right for you. So if you're doing lots of grounding work, you're going to be feeling when there's something coming towards you that might make you want to go a slightly different way. Yes, it can be to avoid the situation, because some situations are not meant for us, and we can choose a better path that's maybe less stressful and likely safer in some aspect. So when you're grounded, you're able to feel what's coming towards you. Much like animals in the wild, you have the sense for this, and this is being grounded. This is why they tell us to be grounded so much because we can tune in and we can be aware of what's going on much, 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 much more, or even just we can. Whereas when you're not grounded, again, it's like the helium balloon. It's like we're kind of like drifting off of our thoughts in the mind, and it can be other people's thoughts and loads of different things, which your guides like, which has to stop. Okay, cool. So we've got 2 cards here about your future. Next 2 weeks is the main thing. Gut feelings. Don't say yes when you feel no. And this is to do with finances. This is to do with money. Buy only what you need. Your dreams are good. Trust that things are letting go, and you're maybe releasing things in your womb, if you have a womb, or in your gut feelings in that kind of area. But there is a lot of change going on in that location for you, and they are saying to you, let it come out, let it release. Don't hold on to what you don't need. You guys are saying we're magic. Like, we can do anything. They can bring you things, they can tell you information that's never been told before. You know, they've got incredible gifts. And they want you to have the fullest, most loving life. And this is why this reading is here for you right now, because they want you to enjoy your life. They want you to give more to yourself. They want you to be safe, which is that grounding element that they are going to tell you about continuously, because we all need reminding. And you need to stay focusing on your path. Yes, so like, this is your path. You must continue on your journey. Love yourself, love each step that you take, because each step is amazing. It is a miracle. You were once a tiny, tiny cell, and look at you now. So you've come a long way, and your guides are just saying, boy, it's been an incredible journey. And you're also ready for more. So let's see what happens. Enjoy the moment and be yourself. With that, I'm very grateful to have connected with you today. It's been wonderful as always. And I am wishing you eternal light blessings, and wishing you a great rest of your day or rest of your night. Thank you so much, and speak to you soon. Bye.